Beautiful day in Argentina. So let's talk about the worst things about Argentina, the biggest cons. But first, check this out. Look at that view. Beautiful view, beautiful flag. It's a little chilly out today. It's a little cooler than usual. So people are wearing some light sweaters and hoodies. But, whoa. Whoa. I almost had a heart attack. My phone almost fell and it would have fallen off that balcony. And we're pretty high up here. That would have been a pretty bad deal. So, as always, when you're filming, you want to face the light. So, let me turn this chair and face the light. It's a laid back video. I don't have any keynotes. I probably brainstormed for like a minute before making the video, but I didn't take any notes. I didn't do any of that because I want the opinions, I want the thoughts to flow naturally. I don't want to create everything like people are doing nowadays, chat GPT with artificial intelligence. From me, you're gonna get the real, the down to earth, the unfiltered, the unedited. That's I think what's important, because you can see hundreds of millions of entertaining videos on social media, on YouTube, but how many of them are going to be real? You know how many fake videos there are saying, oh, get rich, or do this, or this is going to help you, or you're going to get fit. And 90% of those people are either lying, broke, scamming you, trying to sell you some courses. That's the way they get rich, because you guys buy those courses, or they take steroids and all these types of supplements. They barely even work out. So it's so much BS online. I'm gonna give you the real because you deserve it. Because it's the least that I could do for you. So the biggest cons about Buenos Aires in general, I can't say about Argentina because I've traveled throughout all of Argentina, most of it, but I'm living here in Buenos Aires. And to me, the biggest cons are, let me start with my personal biggest top three. Number 3 is the cold. It's cold. I can't say money is the biggest con because everyone already mentions that. Oh, Buenos Aires is expensive, blah, blah, blah. I can't say money because it is expensive. It's gotten more expensive than it used to be. But if you know how to look around, if you know how to shop around, if you're savvy, you could find cheap apartments, you could find cheap food, you could find cheap restaurants. But that comes with a bit of practice. So if you're here as a tourist, if you're here for a month, you're probably gonna find everything expensive. But if you're here long term, you might find things cheaper. And then there's those people that just never learn. I grew up in Miami, an expensive city. I grew up with those people that are like, oh, I can't go out. I don't have money. Everything's so expensive. I was like, but when I go out, I would buy the beer or the drink specials that are on happy hour, or I'll go during happy hour, or I'll get something cheaper. But when I go out with my friends, they'll get this fruity, dumb, ridiculous drink and pay $17 and then cry about it that they don't have any money. So there's those people that you just can't teach, that are never gonna learn. But things, for me, not too expensive, not compared to Miami. Miami is a lot more expensive. So you could listen to everyone else, you could do your research, or you could buy the food items that are on sale or that are cheaper, or make some adjustments in your life. But ultimately, it's not the worst thing for me. Although it is a problem, it's not the worst. To me, the worst is the cold. Talking about cold, like I just showed you, people are wearing their sweaters today. It's gotten a little chilly, and we're only starting to get close to April. It gets really cold May, June, July, August, September, and October. It's really cold, for me at least. Number 2, worst thing here is the music. The music. Oh my God, I hate the music. I enjoy it, I dance to it, but when you go out, it's very hard to find a club that plays modern hits, modern music in English. I know we're in Argentina, the language is Spanish, but these are major songs that everyone knows, everyone loves. I think in a tourist spot, they should have some music Miami has Latin music everywhere and all throughout United States. And number one worst thing are the mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are just terrible, relentless. I have bites everywhere and they just swell up. I hate the mosquitoes here.